It's the type of event that fits Bell's culture perfectly. Bell comes from power sports over 60 years ago. This is our culture, this is where we come from, and we derive our inspiration for everything we do on any aspect of the business from motorsports and power sports. So the one show is a perfect fit for us.
This year I added like a new aspect to the show. It was the helmet show, custom painted helmets. Customizing your helmet has sort of been lost because you already can buy a helmet with art on it, and I think it's really cool to show people that you can do it with just a Sharpie or just a paint pen. Just go buy a helmet and draw.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool show, and this is down home. This is what motorcycling is really about. It's about building what you want and building riders and fun bikes. And you come to a show like this and you see more bikes that you want to ride than you usually do at a show. What we have behind us here, it's a 2000 CR500 motor wedged into a 97 CR250 frame. It was a supermoto bike that I raced, and it broke my arm pretty bad. So I took out my revenge by cutting it up and turning it into like a little cafe racer, or cafe monster.
This will be my second year in the show. I brought the Nexus 650 this year, and then my BMW, it's the R80. Just kind of trying to make it a bike that I've always wanted, I guess. Basically just did a version of like what I would take camping. Definitely like over the last 3 years of this show happening, it's introduced a lot of friends and people that might not have been into motorcycles into it.
I think this is the third year, right? So yeah, every year I had a bike. They're both Triumph 650 Bonnevilles, so they're 1966 engines. Specifically with those two bikes is that they're just disregarded junky pieces. It's either a broken engine, broken sections of frames, abandoned wheels. It's basically just a pile of junk. The gold one, it took me 3.5 years to put that one together. The pink one I built in 4 months. So it's kind of strange. What I really like is the cross-reference of the culture, that there's all kinds of motorcycles here. It's like, when you do your standard sort of classic shows or your standard custom shows, it gets stuck. And this one is not stuck. It's great. It really just brings people together. And it makes people much more aware that there is actually a motorcycle culture in Portland.